Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to show you the fastest way to build more muscle and get more out of your training. Before I get into this topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. If you need coaching, check out the link below. I would love to work with you. So I'm down here in my new home gym, loving it. Finally got in a workout last night, got in a chest workout, and I'm super excited to have a newer environment to make videos, to do training. So look for some new things from me in 2024. So I just posted on Instagram, and it's been quite a while since I've made a video about this. This topic was actually one of the pillars of my book, Massive Iron. It was the foundation of Massive Iron. It's basically the foundation of my training philosophy. If you are struggling to build muscle, I want you to listen to this message because, yes, there are a lot of game-changing tips out there in the lifting industry. But if you want the fastest way to go from zero to hero, to go from unsure about your training to very sure and confident you're on the right path, this is the tip. This is the thing I want you to remember during every workout in the coming year. If you want to maximize the muscle building process, you need to boil it down to maximizing the basic minimal unit, and that is a set. So here's what we do in the Massive Iron world. In my book, here's what I said. I said, if you want to maximize the muscle building process, focus on maximizing every set. When you maximize every set, you maximize every workout. When you maximize every workout, you maximize your progress. So we can get really confused sometimes with the muscle building process, with all the information out there, with all the tips and tricks and workouts, even all the workout programs I put out. It can be very, very confusing. We can get caught up in the science of hypertrophy, all these new rabbit trails that can be distractions, and we can lose sight of the important thing, which is what I am presenting in this video. It is not a magic tip. It is a foundation of common sense. If you go into the gym and you maximize every set, if you take the smallest unit, the set in front of me, and you try to get the most out of that set, you are going to dramatically improve your results. You don't have to worry about all the minutia. You don't have to worry or obsess about training splits. You don't have to worry about exercise selection as long as your exercise selection is reasonable. All you have to do is go into the gym and attack that set. That's the beautiful thing about training. It's not something I created, but it is something that's obvious if you look back at the history of muscle building and bodybuilding. If you look at anybody that's had quality results, you just watch them train. Watch the people that are getting the most out of every set. Those are the guys that have found the magic. They're in attack mode. They're going in. The next set means everything to them. For me, that's how I've always trained. The next set means everything. I'm going to get everything I can out of the next set. Now, this can seem very confusing to you guys. What does it mean to get the most out of every set? Well, I want to give you guys some practical tips, some things to think about. Number one, go on YouTube and find some of these guys that are really giving it, that are getting the most out of sets. Now, I have to caveat this because we practice safe sets. We practice safe sets. We're not in the gym to beat the crap out of our body. We're not in the gym to brutalize our body. We have to play it safe. So we're going to push sets for as many quality reps as possible, stopping the set when you feel like you might fail on the next rep or when form starts to break down. So that's practicing safe sets. You're not going to punish yourself The cornerstone of training is sustainability. So if you're beating yourself up or you're not recovering or you're getting injured, that's not good training. So the foundation here is training safety. Find some people on YouTube that train hard. Watch them train hard. There is a different mindset. I don't just go into a set trying to count numbers. When I'm doing a seated cable row, I try to control the weight down, not slow it. We're not after time under tension or counting rep tempo or anything. We're after getting as much as we can out of that set, controlling it down, getting a minor back squeeze, and then driving it, really feeling the lats work in a seated cable row, trying to get everything out of that set that I can. This is what you guys have to focus on. This is the key to making, to taking whatever, wherever you're at right now and just moving it light years ahead. Focus on controlling those reps when it makes sense. Focus on taking things a little bit harder deeper than you want to. Like there are certain lifts, certain muscle groups where it's okay to take it deeper. Now, you don't want to take it too deep on posterior chain focus exercises like squats, RDLs, deadlifts, good mornings, that type of thing. You always want to leave a couple reps in the tank. You always want to be safe. We don't want to beat up our lower back. And there's not a lot of value in over pushing those types of exercises. But beyond those exercises, you want to not just stop arbitrarily in a set, think like I got 3 or 4 RPE left. You want to take these sets as hard and as controlled and deep as you can. We're not talking about failure. There's no value inherently in failure, even though it's nothing to fear in certain muscle groups like back and chest. But we want to focus on pushing things hard, pushing our set to the limit. It's not just about training to failure. It's about that hard training mindset. So when you're on bench press, don't just arbitrarily stop. Push it. And if you don't have a spotter, get a spotter. And if you're training at home, use catch pins. One of the things that we can't do is get in this endless circle where we make excuses about why we can't push a set harder. Look, on your presses, on your bench presses, you need to gird up your big juicy testicles and get a spotter or get some catch pins. Those bench sets need to be pushed to the limit. On back work, it's easier. When speed slows on a pendlay row or a dumbbell row or a seated cable row, that's when the set is over. That's when you've reached form failure. Tricep exercises, look, they're pretty easy to take to the limit. And bicep exercises, they're a little bit harder for me because my connective tissue around the biceps sometimes doesn't like pushing to failure, but still, the mindset is not failure. The mindset is pushing a little bit deeper, pushing a little bit harder. One of the things in the massive iron world that we teach is plus ones. Now, some people misconstrue, misunderstand what chasing plus ones means. We're not in the gym just chasing a number, right? We are in the gym trying to train hard, and from that hard training, plus ones come, one more rep than last time. When I enter a set, I look at my little handy dandy notebook or training log or app or whatever, and I look at what I did last time. I'm always connected mentally with what I did last time, so I know what I have to beat safely. That is the foundation. Again, we are not chasing numbers, but we are in there trying to improve on over where we were last time. So, the point of this video, you want the ultimate game-changing tip. You want to take your training from zero to hero, from going nowhere to going somewhere fast. Start focusing on hard training, making every set count, getting the most out of every set you can. And if you're not sure what that means, that's okay. Relax, get in there, get after it, learn. What could I do more? What can I study on YouTube? What can I see what other guys that are training hard are doing? Learn. It's a process. You can't automatically just connect immediately with what hard training is. But whatever you do, go into the gym with the mindset that I'm going to get everything out of this set that I can. And if I maximize this set, I'm going to maximize my workout and my progress. One final thought: this works 90% of the time. There's always 10% of the time where your head's not in a set, where you're not feeling it on that set. You might not even be feeling it on that day. Still, if we give it 90% of the time, most of the time, you're on the right path. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I appreciate you guys watching this channel, because the foundation of this channel has always been one takes, and I've started to edit a little bit in the last couple of years. But you know what? All the fancy editing in the world can't replace the truth. Have a good day.